Hello, my name is Yorkie and welcome to the channel for an Automobilista 2 video. Now, those who have seen my last AMS2 video may see this as a bit of deja vu, however there are some differences. Yes, this is Bathurst 2020 and we're going to be doing a free practice session again, but this is build version 1.0.3 rather than 1.0, which is when we did the last video. So there have been some updates, but we're also going to be driving the Ginetta G55 Supercup GT4 car. And the main one that I kind of wanted to showcase here in this video is the fact that Bathurst has had some pretty major updates. So let's get ourselves out onto track, take a look at those and talk about the car as well. Here we come, coming out the pit lane, and one thing that you'll notice straight away is we've got crowds around the circuit. There's a lot more fencing and vegetation as well. There's marshal posts that have now been added. So things are looking a lot more fleshed out. There's more buildings around the circuit. We've got the vineyards here on the left hand side. We've also got brake marker boards as well. Very, very important and going to be very, very useful to us driving around the track. Coming through Quarry Corner here. The elevation of the corner itself has been altered slightly. And I think there's a couple of other modifications to the track surface. And also the curbs in terms of the curb heights and widths have been altered at a number of corners as well. But yeah, we've got the crowds over there on the right hand side on the ridgeline. Before it was literally just the concrete wall and then a few gazebo shelters. Not really much else, but now we've got crowds, we've got fences, we've got a few more trees dotted in and around as well. I believe Billamy here is one of those places where they've fiddled with the curb. We've got the power lines to come down through Skyline and filter our way back down mountain. More crowds there on the right hand side with the fencing, and then on the inside here of Forest Elbow they've altered the height of the inside wall to better reflect reality. There's more vegetation coming down Conrad Straight here. Got the vineyards there on the left hand side, new buildings as well. The distant terrain and horizon looking very nice. We've got the crowds here coming into the chase. We've also got the hotel. It's great to see. We come into the braking zone for the chase. We've got the brake marker boards. Obviously going to be very useful and very important for making a corner. And the fencing, we can see on the left hand side. And just in general, Bathurst looking a lot better, a lot more fleshed out and representing reality. The final corner there, the inside curb has been adjusted. We also got a grandstand there on the right. But yeah, the curb on the inside has been adjusted, and the height of that has been corrected. So Reiza making some good solid updates to Bathurst here, which is nice to see. It's one of my favourite tracks. Really do enjoy racing and driving around here. Real challenge for the drivers. But let's move on from the track and let's talk about this this Ginetta here. I've driven it a few times in the past and it is a good, fun and enjoyable car to drive. The car sounds nice, plenty of details, got straight cut gears wearing away there, as well as the drive chain. The car's got quite a bit of grip to it and pretty good on the brakes. Straight line speed isn't overly great for a GT4 car. Having spoken to Mike Simpson, who's actually the Ginetta factory driver, usually races the well, in the last couple of seasons has been racing in the LMP1 car, the WEC effort that Ginetta have been running along with Manor when they have managed to get the car out onto circuit. Yeah, he's participated in the Bathurst 12 hours previously. I asked him if he was going to be doing it. I think it was back in 2018. He was going to be doing the 2018 Bathurst 12 hours, and he said that he wasn't, but he's done it in the past in this exact car as well, in the GT4 class. And yeah, it was definitely one of his bucket list races. He said that the Ginetta wasn't so quick on the straights. Did struggle to keep up with some of the other GT4 cars, but under the brakes and over the top of the mountain in the squirrely bits is where the Ginetta really came into its own element. He said it was great fun wrestling and bringing every 10th out of the car over the top through the corners, trying to hold on to it as the car was basically fighting away at the limits of grip. He said it was a great experience. Obviously a bit of an unusual race starting so early in the dark hours of the morning. Obviously means an extremely early night and a very, very early start to get to the track, get prepared, ready for the start of the race. And obviously they race through sunrise in the early part of the race and into the day. Yeah, he said it was a great experience. Love to do Bathurst again. But from what I've experienced driving this car, very much is accurate and resembles what Mike Simpson has said in terms of the handling of the car is very, very good. The car is very compliant, and over the top section here of the mountain you can pretty much keep your foot completely pinned, which is another thing that he said. Do exactly that to come through here. Maybe just the tiniest breathe of the throttle. I'm going to have to lift there because of the car going light and the front end wanting to wash out. Coming into Skyline here. Just flow in the car between the walls. Feels so, so nice. Looking forward to when Reiza bring in the other GT cars as well. They have hinted at GT3 cars and GT4 cars coming in the future, as well as possibly Group C cars, maybe some touring cars as well. There's a few other tracks on the way. So the support for this game, now that it's actually out of beta, is very much there. Plan on supporting it for the next couple of years. Probably we really commit to the braking and the turn in there for the chase. We could probably brake at the 100 meter board. Might try that next lap. But yeah, Reiza got plenty of things lined up for AMS2, which is great to see. As content in the game already is very good. Oh, just catching the curb on the inside there. Yeah, the content that's in the game is very good. However, it's not going to quite appeal to everybody as of yet. There's quite a lot of Brazilian content, kind of older classic stuff, which is nice and cool to see. Something a little bit different to your usual GT3 and GT4 car offering, but obviously those seem to be the in things in sim racing at the moment. And dropping those kind of GT packs certainly going to generate some more interest in AMS2 for a number of people. Hopefully they do those cars justice in terms of the handling and the physics, which I'm sure they will, considering how good and consistent Reiza have been with the cars that are in the game already. Or just pushing filling me park there a little bit too hard. But yeah, really nice car to drive, and it's great to see Bathurst getting the love and update that it deserves as well. Reiza doing a fantastic job of representing the track quite nicely. So I think this video is going to be a fairly short one anyway. Just kind of basically wanted to give you a quick look at the updates that Reiza have done to the track. Say that it is pretty much complete. They may make some further alterations, but the track is looking near enough there, done, finished, and looking very nice. And just wanting to break away slightly there, under braking. But yeah, let's do one flying hot lap to round out this video. Let you guys enjoy the car sounds and a quick lap round here at Bathurst, Mount Panorama. So there we go. There we have it. That's going to wrap up the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. But otherwise, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It'd be very much appreciated. But hopefully, I shall see you in the next one. Until then, thanks very much for watching. Have fun, stay safe, and take care.